Gotta keep it PG Anecdotes.
Huh? What?
So what's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball?
Huh? What?
Dudes will actually search for a golf ball. Gotta keep it PG
Huh? What?
Gotta keep it PG Anecdotes. Now introducing Philip and Guillermo.
Yo. This right here is Philip Dixon.
And this, right here, is Guillermo Sanchez.
Hey, this right here is my swag. Do you know that song?
Nope. But this is PG Anecdotes.
Okay.
Once again, brought to you by Philip.
Pretty Boy Swag, Soldier Boy Tell 'em. That's what the theme song of this podcast here is. Pretty Boy Swag. Hey, you don't hear that song?
But because of copyright issues, we can only afford Philip singing it.
Which is suspect even better than Soldier Boy singing it. Because I'm relevant in 2018. I'm relevant.
Okay.
He's not. It's not 2004.
We gotta review our definitions of relevant, but let's move on.
Okay, I got you.
Coming off of a holiday weekend or a holiday week, Philip, how was your 4th of July experience?
My 4th of July experience was, basic. Wait, we talked about this last week?
We talked about what we were gonna do or what we were planning on doing. I don't know
we
if
talked about
anything
what we
changed.
actually did? Oh, well, I popped some fireworks. Pop. Family members came over. Family. And, they talked for a long time. And when I say they, because I was just, being alone in the corner. And we ate a lot of food. Like, a ton of food. But, yeah, that's what we did here in the Dixon household. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. What about you?
I took the day off work, obviously.
You had to take the day off?
Huh?
You weren't automatically off? You had to take the day off?
We were off, but I took advantage of it, I did some grocery shopping for my apartment. And then
fun.
I went to, and then later on, I just went to get food with people. And at near a place where we could see fireworks.
Fun. Okay.
Pretty simple.
So you didn't risk your life in doing fireworks yourself.
I didn't pop them.
I
didn't pop them because a brown man and explosive sounds does not go well with the Midwestern people.
You're the wrong kind of brown. You're like the what they would think when we say they, we mean the ignorant would think oh, he has a machete or cocaine kind of brown, not like
right. And if I'm over there and it's they think Pablo Escobar's lost son.
They watched one too many seasons of Narcos. I gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, it sounds like we both had some kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily adventurous. No. Actually, I think adventurous is
pretty typical.
Very stretch. If you think our 4th of July were adventurous, your
life is shit.
Yeah, you have the worst life of all time. That's pretty much what that means.
Yeah, it was very typical. But I just wanted to bring that up because part of we've been talking about it a little bit during the week that we wanted to discuss how some people were really hating on the United States of America that day.
Yeah, they really were. So initially started out with me sending you a text. In this text, how it has the guy and the butterfly and the word under it, the whole meme thing that's been going viral, or it has been viral for a month or two now.
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. Do you know where it come from?
Some anime thing that I don't know.
I would assume you knew, but
some
anyway.
obscure thing. If you don't know what we're talking about, then you're not.
It's a dude. It's a dude that's trying to catch a butterfly, but then people change the butterfly for something else, and the dude for something else, and the desire of catching the butterfly, they twist that into a negative perception.
So we saw one, or I saw one and sent it to you, and it had the American flag on it and the world, and it's the caption was do I own you or something like that? I can't really.
So basically, it was saying, yeah, it was the American flag on the dude reaching out to grab the world, and the caption was, "Is this mine?"
Is this mine? Okay, so that's pretty much saying, like,
so
Americans think they run
America
everything.
just is entitled to whatever happens in the world.
Exactly right. America is the world police. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And I sent that to you because a lot of people that I saw, or I know a couple people that retweeted it or whatever, and they have left the United States a few times. Some hadn't at all, from my previous knowledge, and they're trashing pretty much the United States, the country they grew up in, and just talking about like, I'm pretty much saying like, the United States, this, that, whatever, because it's like this rhetoric isn't like abnormal, you know what I mean? For the people that retweet it, it's like one of many of a collective, you know what I mean? And my thought process is like, they say that in the country they live in just happens to be, I guess, quote unquote, on top, being the United States right now. But do they realize that like China is on pace to be that same on the level America is in like 20, 30 years? And do you think like they thought about that deep, and do they care about China being on top of this, that, whatever? And I sent it to you, and you had a whole completely different perspective of it. And I thought it was pretty interesting if you want to go in depth into that.
Yeah. So, first of all, I feel like I have to say this because 2018 and people are soft. What we're about to say, or what we're talking about, by no means expresses in any way our support for the current administration in the United States of America.
Yes, pinpoint that, yes.
This is only us speaking from experience and knowing that the situation we're in, even though it's not perfect, it could be so much fucking worse.
Oh my gosh, it could. Yes.
So, me coming from what the Americans call a third world country.
Apparently, they're called undeveloped countries now. Somebody corrected me on that.
Right now, they're trying to change it, but I honestly,
I guess.
Yeah, developing country, whatever.
Do you care?
I honestly hadn't even heard but I hadn't even heard the term third world country until I came here. So
okay, I got you.
Fun fact.
Cool.
But so I came from Guatemala. Shout out. And it's a happy place. People enjoy life, whatever. But shit can get rough. Crime is a big deal. Corruption is horrendous. There's literally people dying in waiting rooms at hospitals because there's no medicine, because the budget that was supposed to be for all that was spent by the chief of the hospital, because he just pocketed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So stuff like that. Same with schools. Same with public schools. Same with libraries. Same with anything that has to do with the government. So you come here, or I come here, and even though I'm not top 1% in my grades or SATs or whatever, I'm still able to find a way to get an education based on merit. I'm like, shit, I'm sold on that deal. In Guatemala, even though you might be up there, if you don't know the right people, if you don't live in the right city or town, whatever, you probably won't make it out.
Okay.
Or the chances of that happening are so much smaller, just because the opportunities are, you can count them with one hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Like here, if you really look, you'll find something. And I know there's so many less opportunities for us brown people, but guess what? You just gotta look harder.
So do you think, coming from a different country, do you think there's more opportunities? Because there's been this thing thrown around, the United States, the land of opportunity is what we used to be. The fact that people say that as that's still not a thing today. Do you think that's kind of ridiculous coming from a different country?
It is kind of ridiculous, because you can still come here and make it.
Yeah,
easily. compared to other countries. Obviously, there might be some countries where it might be a little easier. Like, I don't know, some European countries, I think, are higher in education or higher in employment or whatever. But if you come here with the right state of mind and you're talented and you work hard, you're going to make it.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Especially now with social media, like, how many people have gone viral because of one little clip or one little piece of art, whatever. Like the yodeling kid, you know what I mean?
Literally people who aren't even, I'm not gonna say even deserving, but
yeah,
even that one girl who was carrying around the AK on her campus, even she went viral for her cause. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah, you might not agree with her cause, but but an opportunity came and she took it. She took advantage of it at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
So, obviously, there's still, like, some people use their platform in the right way and achieve good things. Some people don't. But at the end of the day, they can achieve something and the opportunities are there. So, whatever you want to do, you probably are going to be able to do it. Obviously, if you're in a certain demographic, you're going to have to work a little harder, but it's not impossible.
Okay. Because I was always curious about that, because when people say, you know, America used to be the land of opportunity and things of that nature, I would like sit down and think about it. And when I thought about it, like, yeah, America still is the land of opportunity. And I don't understand at all why you would say used to, or, you know, it's not all they say it's cracked up to be. No, you don't come here and it's rainbows and sunshine and it's, you know, well, in California apparently it is, but you know, you don't come here more times than not.
You might die of thirst,
or an earthquake,
or in a wildfire.
Yeah, right. So it's not
like
all
everywhere has
and,
problems.
Yeah, it's not sunshine and rainbows, but like it could be 10 times worse. Not that's 10 times, but yeah, it could be 10 times worse. Honestly, there's a lot of countries out there that have it really, really, really rough. So I guess people are saying land of opportunity, no way, in the context of what they believe, you know, the United States in principle should stand for. But even in that case, you cannot deny the fact that even when it comes to opportunities of us colored folk or people of color, that we have jumped leaps and bounds throughout the history of this country. Like right now, we're at the best place possible that we have ever been.
The best
in history,
the best you've ever been as a group of people.
Same for Latinos. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like anybody that's non-white, right? Anybody that's non-white right now in 2018.
Everybody who's not white and is American, an American citizen, yes.
Yes, this is the best. This is the best situation your people more than likely have been in. Except the Native Americans, you were here first. This is probably one of the worst situations. No, one of the worst, because like 1776, it was rough for you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? But exclude the Native Americans, everybody else, Asians, blacks, Latinos. You know, we're in the you know, we're not, you know, Jim Crow's not a thing. You're not being forced to build the railroads. You know what I mean? There's no concentration camps for the Japanese right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the fact that you can like apply to any school you want.
Like
you might not get in because there's competition. But
the fact that there's an outlet and you can say you hate the president of the United States and not get physically demolished is saying a lot in itself. You know what I mean, dog? Yeah.
And that's why, like, it bothers me, like, the new attitude. You know, there was an article about a high school, I think it was New Jersey, that said that from now on, everybody makes the cheerleading squad.
No, that's not what she...
So where does it stop? Like, can everybody get into med school and get a full ride?
No.
Because that would be dope.
Everybody makes a cheerleading, like, no, if you're not good, you're not good. It's a sense of, you know, even in high school, they have cheer competitions, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're going to go do this cheer competition against the local, the rival school in these little small towns.
What was the movie called?
Bring It On.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie slapped. Very classic. But it's a sense of competition. You know what I mean? And you can say that the sense of competition you can say that the lack of sense of competition is definitely a negative, because this participation stuff is not, it's not better for anyone in the long run, by far.
Yeah, I feel like there's been a misunderstanding and a confusion between like equal opportunity and then everybody deserving everything, like there should be 100% equal opportunity. If you are a woman, if you are LGBTQ, if you're Black, Hispanic, whatever, it should be equal opportunity to apply for that job, apply for whatever, and receive the same considerations, the same like if you are truly a candidate, they should take you serious as a candidate. But then you gotta look at resumes, you gotta look at performance, you gotta look at work ethic. Like, obviously, you can't expect that just because you are a Latino man as myself, I'm gonna get every opportunity there is. No, like, you still gotta compete.
Compete. Literally, I'll be, I work with these kids, and I'll be like, we're doing this competition. And they'll be like, so what do we win? And I'll be like, nothing. You get the satisfaction of beating your opponent. And they go, nah, you won't give us anything anyways. I'm not going to try. Like, that right there pisses me off. Like, you should want to win in everything you do. Like, there should be an internal sense of competitiveness that you just want to make yourself better. And that thing starts from an early age, in the household of who's raising you, whoever it is. I think that a parent should always instill a sense of competitiveness inside a child. For instance, sports, it has to leak out into your other aspects of life, and the parent has to make that be a priority. You know what I mean? And you can't go around control how parents parent their kid, whatever it is. But I know for a fact, when I have offspring, they're gonna be competitive. They're going to be whooping up the competition, and that's for dang sure. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what it should be. Every time.
Most def. But we're gonna move on real quick and talk about this thing that's on the internet talking about.
Wait, hold on. Before we get into Charlemagne, going back to the original meme, how America takes over the world and whatever happens. Oh, is this mine?
This is America.
Yeah. So it's funny that people get angry and complain every time America interferes with something in a different country, right? Whatever. But then when there's something happening, let's say in Syria, somebody's getting oppressed, then no one is retweeting this, the media isn't showing this. Which one is it then? Do you want them to interfere? Do you want them to not at all?
All you're saying is keep the same energy. In 2018, keep the same energy has become cliche, but it's real. It's fact. That's
and
how
the first
you should
person that I heard saying that, perfect segue, was our boy Charlemagne the God.
Our boy Charlemagne the God. I don't know him, but I'm planning on meeting him one day for sure.
So what's been going on with him?
All right. So apparently on Twitter, the bird, there's been these videos going around.
People call it the bird?
No, but I'm just going to right now because I'm trying to be different. But people have been sharing these videos. If you know Charlemagne the God, back in the day, he wasn't shock jock, but he would just say some wild things, right? And that's what he was known for. This is not recently. And he would go on this internet thing.
Yeah, when he needed the following and when he wanted to get his name out there, he would say some wild shit.
But on the internet, there's this DJ. Well, he used to be a DJ, called DJ Vlad, but now he just owns the internet internet site where he do like a lot of interviews and news and all kind of stuff. It's called Vlad TV, and he used to go on Vlad TV and do a lot of interviews, random interviews here and there, whatever it is. And Vlad would ask him questions. He would just talk. Like Charlemagne, if you know Charlemagne, listen to Charlemagne. He does not sugarcoat. He would just talk. His life is his life, whatever. And, these two videos recently have come up to where I've seen the videos. I saw the videos years ago, but I just saw the last 2 days, one of him talking about how he put his hands on a girl back in the day when he was younger. The girl did something, whatever it is, and he saw white, and all of a sudden he put his hands on her. Video, it happened, blah, blah, blah. Everybody forgot about it until, the black man gained success, but whatever. But then there's another video of how he slept with a 15-year-old girl.
How old was he when that happened?
I'm not sure how old he was, but clearly he wasn't. It wasn't 15. I don't think. But he set this thing years ago, and it was no big deal until he gains some kind of success, and he's whatever. He gains some kind of success. People go back and try to tear you down, like always. But the wild thing is, though, Charlemagne has always been honest. Whatever, always been honest in all of the interviews. Any kind of source he's been, any kind of source he's been linked with, he's just been honest to the fullest extent. And if you listen to him and has followed his journey, not recently, but in the last 4 years at least, his whole act has changed. He's been a changed person, a changed man. He still talks about things that he used to have done, but at this moment, he's changed. You know what I mean? He has showed no indication of just being a wild person anymore. You know what I mean? That's why he's gaining so much success, because it's a whole lifestyle change in this man's life. You know what I mean? But here's my thing. Excuse me. People will dig up your past and use what you did at one point to bury you in the present, right? And I think that can be considered very hypocritical if you're a Christian, and here's why. Do you know the story of Saul
from
the Bible?
Yeah, obviously. From the Bible, the guy, he used to be Paul, and he was Saul, and then he became Paul.
Yeah, he was Saul, prosecuted Christians, all that kind of stuff.
Because he was
sent him to murder.
Right.
He sent him to jail. All the
was
stuff
he Jewish?
the Romans did. He was Roman.
Okay.
So all that stuff, right? And then he had a vision, and he had a vision of Mary, I believe. And all of a sudden, he changed. He from Saul to Paul, and he changed his whole outlook on life. He became a different man, a Christian, and from that point on to the rest of his life, the rest of his living days, he was, a person that spread the faith to everyone he came across. If Paul was alive today, that would never be the case. Because people would go back and be like, no, you couldn't have changed. This right here, we're going to use what happened to you. We're going to use what you did in the first 20 years of life to tear down what you have become the last 40 years of your life. And that right there is extremely hypocritical if you're a Christian, if you say to me. Because you can't believe in the teachings of the Bible and just really, really, really pick and choose some major things. And that's one of the major things I believe in, because that you can say that thing for a lot of people. Malcolm X, the exact same thing. Before he became Malcolm X, he couldn't be Malcolm X nowadays, because if he were to be a person in 2018, if he were to be alive in 2018 and try to do what he did in 2018, people would be like, no. Remember when you were 20 and you did this, that, whatever, and you were 18, and he, and look at the many amazing things he did, you know what I mean? And the whole thing kind of just irritates me, because people want to say, second chances, we believe in second chances, this, that, whatever. But they really don't. If you see somebody coming up with a success story, you're going to use one or two things they did in their past. People can grow, people can change. You can't use what somebody did at a young age to prosecute them in the public eye unless they show they, haven't changed. They continue to have these bad behaviors, things like that. You know what I mean? If they stop and they have a lifestyle change and you see this change, let them be. Let them be a changed person, and let them go on and live the best life that they can. And if it's beneficial to other people, let that be the case as well.
The Lord's Prayer even says, "Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us."
Yes.
And if in any way you believe in a higher being, you don't necessarily have to be Christian. I'm pretty sure that the doctrine of every major religion shares several common rules or values, and that is treat others like you want to be treated. That means forgive. That means love. That means, respect and tolerance and all that. So, if you're gonna be 1 week, you're gonna be on Twitter writing all this, oh my God, it's so good, whatever, and then the next week, this man 17 years ago stole a lollipop from Walmart. And obviously, there's some things that are way worse than stealing a lollipop from Walmart, but
yeah, for sure,
the principle, is the same.
I feel you. Like people are just whack. People are dumb. People follow.
Like
people love their own scent. It's ridiculous.
How many famous people turned their life around?
I would assume a lot of them did.
Right, does that discredit everything they did?
Yes, they weren't all saints. They weren't all, not everybody was like, oh my God, I'm such a virtuous individual, from the moment I left the womb now until the age of 72. Like, no, some people did horrible. Some people did bad things early on because,
And they're your heroes right now.
Look, people are stupid. 20-year-olds are really stupid. 18-year-olds, 15-year-olds are really stupid. They do stupid things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they do, what do you say?
I said, yeah. I
did
stupid things.
Yeah, people have done stupid things. But once you, the frontal cortex of your brain does not develop until the age of 25 or 26. Once that whole development stage comes across and you're still doing that stuff, okay, I get it. But if it comes across whatever it is or whatever your life change happened and you're not doing it anymore and you're a changed person, okay, then we can sit down, have a conversation. I can listen to what you're saying, because you're not coming across hypocritical yourself. You're coming across as a genuine human being who is going through human being situations, because you know what you are? A human being.
It all comes down to who you want to forgive. It all comes down to picking and choosing who's worthy of your forgiveness and your approval at the end of the day. Because there are several people that did messed up shit, and you still support them.
Like who?
I don't know specifically, but let's say Kobe Bryant.
Hey, Kobe.
So many alleged charges,
Mm-hmm.
And you choose to forgive some of them, but you choose to not get over some of them.
That's true. That's true.
Didn't Tupac had some accusations?
Good one. Tupac went to jail. Tupac went to jail.
Some people still dance around to Chris Brown.
Okay, I am a huge Chris Brown fan. Shout out to Jillian. She didn't make me realize. She's the one who made me realize how big of a Chris Brown fan I actually am. But he hit Rihanna 10 years ago, maybe 2008, 2009, something like that. There has not been a case against him since of that nature, of other natures, yes, but against that nature specifically. And people are still trying to bring that up. Michael Vick fought dogs once. Or not once, but in one period of time. And he didn't really fight the dogs. He was just over where they were fighting dogs.
Yeah,
he really didn't
just
fight
himself.
To be there. But PETA is still angry about that.
Right.
And PETA, it's over. He's a changed man. He went to jail. Michael Vick went to jail, and Zimmerman didn't. Well, that's another day. That's another subject for another time.
People still haven't forgiven Jay-Z for allegedly cheating on Beyonce, but they'll go back to their boyfriend that cheated on them 3 times.
Facts. Everybody has their own agenda until it comes back to bite them. It's ridiculous, man.
All right, that's enough of that, though. That's enough of that.
We're literally just talking about how much we hate people, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
people really
honestly, I honestly try to keep it real, and like whatever I say here, I try to live by that, and I strongly believe that. So hopefully, there's never a flip flop over there.
Hey, most deaf.
But what else is going on, man? Like you finally listened to Drake's album. I'm not gonna lie, that Kiki shit is catchy as hell.
I didn't listen to Drake's album because I've never listened to a whole Drake album. I'm just like, I'll hear enough of his songs of just by living my own life. So, I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to a Drake album like I would anybody else's.
The catchiest song I can remember.
He's a hit maker, man. He has the formula. Drake has a formula. He has a formula to make a hit.
But, yeah, like the little hook is super catchy, whatever. Everything else, I could literally go with, like, God's Plan lyrics and make them fit. Because it's the same basic principle.
He said, "Do you want me?" I tell him, "Only partly. Only love my man's and my mom's." That's catchy.
Like it's just the little.
That's catchy.
It's the tempo of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I don't want to talk about Drake. I like Drake makes my head hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's just that's this formula machine. Has good.
It's
singles,
one of the most viral
albums,
things going on right now.
But I can't stand it. And yes, I did ask you. I did ask you to do a Kiki. Do you
you did
challenge?
ask me to do one, and I
did.
refused.
I've never done a challenge myself either. Actually, not lied. I've done the cinnamon challenge. But
you never
like
posted it, did you?
Nah, I ate it in my car. So you know what I mean? Like, but I was a senior of high school. But I never even did the ALS challenge.
Yeah, me neither. That's like such a waste of water.
Almost at the ACL challenge. It's like, nope, wrong cause. This isn't the Derrick Rose challenge. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, that actually just hurt me saying that out loud.
Good transition though.
But no. That's
not yet.
No, not yet.
All right.
Some of you look, we're gonna hold off. Some of you guys were like, you guys talk too much sports. We'll hold off to the end for sports. Let me tell you about what I did yesterday, though, Gambo. So usually I don't drink on the weekdays, right? Like at Fisk, that's not what we did. Like I apply that to everything. That's not what I do. That's not what I do at all. But there's this place in Overland Park, here in Kansas City, and they sell 75-cent wings on Wednesdays, bone in or bone out, and dollar beer, draft beers. So I spent $22, $7 on wings. Because that price was just too cheap for me not to take advantage of. So I was there, and it was a fantastic time. Because it was like people like 21, 22 through 28, 30, I assume. Just people hanging out, listening to like late 90s, early 2000 music. Just getting trashed. And I didn't get trashed because I got to drive home. But this morning, because that happened on Wednesday, Thursday morning, it was a struggle to get up for work. I had to get up at 7. But guess what? I persevered. I got up. I said, "Dang you, Philip." Looked at myself in the mirror. Slapped myself in the face a couple times. And I said, "Dang you, Philip. You going to work." And then I got my toothbrush. Brushed my teeth like 3 times. Went to work. And it was the most tiring day of my life.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I was drifting off every day.
I still won't do anything during the week.
I was
maybe to accompany a great meal, I'll have a beer. Maybe a glass of wine if I'm feeling fancy. But that's it.
Okay.
But that's it.
I don't. Apparently, at the University of Kansas in Lawrence, Kansas, everybody goes out. The day to go out is Thursday night. I don't have a class Friday at all.
Thursday night is a very common day for like college night at different places. Like
yeah,
I've noticed
well-
that in several cities now.
Well, I personally did not know this. But Thursday night, because apparently Saturday nights are like, but Thursday and Fridays are like, woohoo! So, like, now I'm just like, okay, Saturday nights is for, like, the stay at home, or starting in August. Saturday nights is for, like, the stay at home, drawing me some pictures.
Damn, that sounds
watching
like
anime. And then Friday.
that sounds
and
like such an
Saturday-
old person thing to do, man. Like just planning your Saturday, like I'm gonna stay at home, get to do some stuff around the house.
No, before
you know what I
Fisk,
mean?
before Fisk, I really didn't go out on Saturdays at all. Like before Fisk, I didn't go outside. I didn't go out on Saturdays at all. I would just chill on Saturdays. Friday was at night. Saturdays, I would just watch Stephen Colbert or something. I don't know. Like I would just watch like Comedy Central, or like I would just watch like I'll just watch some Toonami or whatever. But like now, it's gonna be a thing again. And I like Saturday because I like not waking up or staying out too late on Saturdays, because waking up to the brisk of dawn. Is that a thing people say? Brisk of dawn?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm
Crack
gonna
of
start saying
dawn?
it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna make it a thing now. To the brisk of dawn on a Sunday, and just having no like, well, now I'll have responsibilities like school and stuff. But like just like I'll get up, go to my computer, start typing, get a book, start reading, and that's it. Phenomenal.
Oh,
Phenomenal.
it feels great. It feels
Phenomenal.
fantastic.
At Fisk, I didn't do that.
Yeah, Fisk. I was either like getting stuff done, so I could go out and do stupid stuff later on, or just asleep, like straight up tired.
Yeah. So like now with this whole thing, it's a whole mindset change, man. A whole mindset change. So it's gonna be wild. I was just telling Guillermo before this, I don't cook. I plan to cook, clearly, because I have to, survive. But I plan on making some moves out there, ladies. Hit me up, because I need your cooking skills. Not saying that women only cook. Not saying that women are only good for cooking. I know I put myself in a hole just now, but I'm getting out of it. Don't worry.
Just saying they're slightly better.
I'm just saying that you're going to be better than me. Most def. So, if one of you is
And
willing...
it's not genetic.
Nope, not at all. But I'm just saying, if one of you is willing, come to my apartment. I can, set some scented candles out. I can play some Marvin Gaye, and we can start to cooking macaroni and cheese and chicken.
Right.
You know what
So,
I mean?
yeah, at that point, like if you play Marvin Gaye, you're aiming for a specific meal.
Yeah.
You cannot expect some like random, lame potato salad.
Yeah,
like for that you have to play a different type of music. You know what I mean?
That's true. For
Or you can't
potato
expect
salad, we don't play Marvin
fajitas.
Gaye.
You gotta play something else for that too.
Oh yes, look. If we bring out Marvin Gaye, we bring out my favorite meals: macaroni, spaghetti. You know what I mean? If I had to go out and go to Walmart and buy scented candles, oh no. We not bringing out lobster. Really, we bringing out Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Oh, it's gonna be fire. No,
I mean, I hope that you could make that one.
Nah, man, it's too
At least
soupy
that
every
one you
time.
can make.
It's too soupy. It's just something a little off about it. You know what I mean? No, I'm not that
Jeez.
bad. I'm not that bad cooking. I can cook macaroni. Just not the homemade kind. And I actually learned recently how to cook mozzarella sticks, like homemade.
Congratulations, man. That's not
Thanks.
a very healthy option. But hey, you do you.
When it comes to ladies, I make them call me Chef Boy RP.
RP?
Yeah, Chef Boy RP.
Why RP?
Chef Boy RD, Chef Boy RP, Philip P.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Oh
D,
my gosh.
Dixon? Just keep
No.
D.
I was saying Chef Boy RP. Well, there's a lot of Dixons, but there's not a lot of Phillips.
There's a lot of Phillips.
How many Phillips do you know?
4.
Dang, I thought you were going to say 1. Never mind then, because you're the only Guillermo I know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly. So,
Oh, man. You're unique, I'm not.
pretty much.
Okay,
That's why I came. That's the whole reason why I'm here, making a difference.
Wow, self-esteem booster for sure.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. But we were about to talk about. Okay. Anyways, we're about to talk NBA Summer League. If I'm
Yes. We were talking about. It came up because of Kobe Bryant,
yeah.
I think. So transitioning into
How he raped that woman.
right, allegedly. LeBron in LA, Boogie in Golden State, motherfucker.
Dios mío.
Any other big moves since? I don't think so.
Nah, Lance
Rondo
Lance
and the
Stevenson
Lakers?
and Lance and Lakers.
Is Lonzo leaving?
Lonzo's not leaving.
Okay.
Lonzo fits that team incredibly well, actually.
Where's Kawhi going? That's the biggest question.
I don't think Kawhi's going.
He's gonna be pissed. He's just gonna be angry for a whole year.
Watch, he's gonna be on. That's gonna be the weird. Those are gonna be the weirdest press conferences. An angry Kawhi and a weirded Pop. You know what I mean? Just like
No, Pop is just gonna be like, suck it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he's not gonna. He's gonna continue to say nothing though, like always.
Right.
And then Kawhi's gonna be like,
Tony Parker left. So
Parker.
that's kind
Oh
of
yeah, the end of legacy. I mean, he's creeping up towards death. Anyways,
Manu Ginobili is still going strong though.
well, basketball.
One of my favorite players ever.
Oh man, my uncle thinks Manu Ginobili is the most overrated basketball player of all time.
Well, your uncle is clearly not Hispanic, so
Not at all. He's black.
I gotta
and bald.
find someone to identify with. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to my uncle. Go to smartmoneybro.com. I repeat, smartmoneybro.com. My uncle runs a website that teaches you about financial dependency
And we can't get a sponsorship?
You know what? I didn't think about it until just
Come
now.
on, Uncle. What's his name?
Eric?
Uncle Eric. Come on, man.
Uncle Eric, you crazy. Like, I didn't think about it till just now. But I know a couple people, including my uncle, that's definitely gonna sponsor us. Because you know why? If family doesn't sponsor you, you're not doing nothing right. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Anyway, back to Summer League. Trae Young is doing some things. Kevin
shooting
Knox
crazy far.
is
Hold
giving the
on,
Knicks
one at a time.
fans-
One at a time.
Oh, I want to do some quick takes because people complain about too much.
I know, but let me do a quick take between each one.
Trae Young, go.
Trae Young, shooting lots of threes. In the league with the best defenders, a lot of those threes won't go in. Keep going.
Kevin Knox giving
Okay,
the Knicks fans some fake hopes like every year.
Kevin Knox, watch out for the Knicks in 3 years. Kevin Knox is going to be very, very good. Like, very, very good. He's solid, strong, has a soft touch around the rim, and he's got, like, power bounce. Like, he's not, like, bounce like, ooh, I can jump really high. Look at me. I'm Gerald Green or Terry Rozier. He's like, I'm going to go, dunk it, and pull the backboard down, kind of
What's
like
the
power.
percentage you give, the percentage of the chance you give to Jimmy Butler going to the Knicks?
At all in his career or what?
Like this summer.
Oh, 0. He's gonna. The Timberwolves are supposed to be offering him a max contract this year. So or this summer. So wait for that.
Okay. Because there's been rumors that him and Kyrie want to get together and go to the Knicks.
I'm not a big Jimmy Butler fan though. So
yeah. Anyway, who else is in summer league? Marvin Bagley.
he's decent. You know what I mean?
I'm excited to see Doncic finally.
Okay.
I mean, he's not gonna get to play.
Hopes about.
Because
we'll see what this European hopes about. I don't trust any European coming over here to play basketball until I see them play here in the United States in the NBA, because they can be good at other places, but once they get here, they can be whatever. Grayson Allen, don't forget about Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen just beefing,
having a really good summer league though. like he's having. If you look at his numbers, having really good.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Thing
decent.
is,
he's doing decent.
People. So he goes in warm-ups, right? He does a windmill. He does 360, whatever it is. People are like, oh my gosh, he has bounce. He was in the All-American high school dunk contest in high school with senior year. If you've been following him, you've known
he's gonna
has
be
bounce.
A solid backup point guard.
I
don't think he starts like this year. I don't think he starts for any team. I don't think any team is that bad at the point guard position where he can start. But he's
much
solid backup.
Much more athletic JJ Redick is what he's gonna end up being. And there's no coincidence they're both Duke alum. You know what I mean? But he's gonna be a much more athletic JJ Redick once his career progresses.
What about the dude from number 1 pick, the Suns?
It's gonna be another big man. I gotta see him.
DeAndre Ayton or something like that.
I gotta see him in the league. You know, he didn't miss a whole lot
Mo
of the
Bamba?
year. He missed a whole lot of the year because of the whole Arizona incident. But I gotta see him in the league against, Embiid and, Anthony Davis and all kind of stuff. Mo Bamba, I think his name's just fun to say. Mo Bamba.
He weird looking, yo. He weird looking.
Honestly, if you're that tall, and you're gonna be weird looking. Like, you're not gonna look normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he's weird looking.
Look at Anthony Davis. He looks like a praying mantis. Like, he's weird. He's oddly built. But keep going.
That's all the people I care about in Summer League, honestly.
Okay, that's all the people you care about. For the rest of you guys that really watch Summer League, that should be all who you care about also, because there's no one else important.
The Suns are kind of exciting though, because Josh Jackson's went back.
Yeah, and
they're
Jr. went back too.
They're doing decent things,
Josh Jackson went back. Josh Jackson is going to be a very solid piece. Watch out for the Suns in a couple years. They just
honestly, like they have a
max
nice
contract.
young core, like Devin Booker, Josh Jackson. Whatever happens to this Arizona dude,
he's gonna be solid. He's gonna be a solid big man.
Yeah,
like he made this obscure, not obscure. He made this ridiculous. Him and Devin Booker equals like Kobe, Shaq, like comparison. And I wanted to jump through Instagram and smack him in the face because that just made no sense. But did you see those one-on-one games that like
Embiid and Tatum?
And just Tatum? Dude, some of those shots were unreal. Like,
Tatum is
you see
incredible.
The footwork. You see the
Embiid's footwork is amazing and that's because he used to play soccer. He was a soccer
more
player.
impressed with Jason Tatum's footwork. Like, Jason Tatum,
amazing.
I was like, all I could do was look at his feet because it was like incredible. Like, one, it was quick. Two, it was like, I don't know, it's wild.
But Joel Embiid was a soccer player first. Like,
he
up
was.
Until he was 16. So, like,
he played soccer and volleyball in Africa.
That helps a lot.
Or should I say the motherland? Because, I'm black and, that's what we call Africa.
Yep. You say that. But speaking of soccer, though. World Cup's coming to an end.
World Cup analysis, go.
World Cup's coming to an end. There were some sad games, personally. Brazil lost to Belgium. I was a little crushed.
Okay.
Neymar, gotta step up, man. Can't be weak. Can't be weak. Man. Get the fuck up and play.
Passion.
What else happened? Yeah, France kept it going. Kept it going strong. Mbappe dominated.
Who?
Mbappe.
Ooh, Mbappe. I know him. I know Mbappe. Okay, I got you.
England, we all thought it was coming home. We all thought soccer or football was finally coming home. That's not the song they got it from. There's a different song.
I know, but it just the one that came to mind. But
okay. It almost came home. But they were one game short. Croatia just wanted it more. And Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, that midfield is incredible. Like, if you're a real soccer fan, you know those two players and you know how they play.
I am. Yeah,
and
incredible.
Having those two together, such a luxury. And it's so fun to watch. They want it so bad. They work super hard. It's not like every other superstar that they're too cool to sprint for the ball that's going out of bounds. No.
No, not at all. They
For
sprint.
3 games in a row, they played 120 minutes. Both of them.
Whoa. What isn't there like some crazy like a high amount of miles they run per
Rakitic,
game?
this last game, he ran 14 kilometers, which in miles, that is like more than 10, I think.
Adios mio. That's wild.
It's 9. It's 9 miles.
That's too much.
Like, he just ran 9 miles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people here train like for months to run a half marathon, which is 13.
That's why soccer players are so fit.
So the final now is France, Croatia. I hope Croatia wins because Luka Modric is top 5 favorite players, active players for me.
Okay.
And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because they could win their first World Cup. and France would win only their second. So
Okay.
that just shows that it's becoming more even. The sport is more even. Everybody has a chance now, or not everybody,
Yeah.
but like more countries.
We don't.
And Cristiano
So when's-
left Real Madrid.
So when's the game?
I was sad a little.
When is the final game?
Sunday,
Sunday. What time?
2 probably. 2
Okay.
p.m.
Sunday
Eastern.
at 2. Sunday at 2 is gonna be the game. Guillermo, after the game or during the game, whatever, he's gonna hop on Instagram. He's gonna live feed.
He might.
He's gonna live feed. He's gonna do a lot of things. He's gonna make a video. Support the Instagram page because Guillermo is going to take over Sunday when this World Cup soccer game is there. Ole, 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 ole. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's World Cup time, baby. It's championship time, baby.
And somehow the biggest soccer news of the week was not World Cup related.
It was Cristiano Ronaldo going to that team with the white uniforms.
He was in a team with white uniforms already.
Ah,
Real Madrid.
my bad.
But he's leaving to another team that has white and black uniforms.
Ooh, upgrade.
Yeah.
African American. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna be okay, but then I started watching all this like video that Real Madrid made for him, like saying thank you. Oh my god, he got
Wow.
to me. He got to
Wow.
me.
Okay.
Like he deserved a video. Isaiah Thomas, he did not.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh, you do it out there. Okay. But got you though. Ronaldo was the dope. Ronaldo was dope. He deserved a package. Video package at least.
Okay.
And Isaiah Thomas didn't because
No.
he's little and he's average.
He has
looking.
he literally commented on a picture
Oh, I saw.
saying tell the Celtics I'll go back for a year.
He did. Embarrassing. Very,
Like,
very,
that's
very,
kinda
very sad.
sad.
Very sad. Very sad. But you know, when people have the Napoleon complex and the little man syndrome, it happens. This is what's gonna happen to them. You know what I mean? They're gonna be very sad. Hopefully I don't think he get picked up by a team yet. So hopefully he doesn't, do anything drastic, because he went from 2 years ago being in the MVP race to this. So very sad,
Sad, man.
very unfortunate situation, indeed. But with that being the case, though, Guillermo, is there anything else that you have to say? Anything else you want to throw out there to the PG Anecdotians at all?
Follow me on Twitter, Guillermo SA3, Instagram GMO_Sanchez 3, and Snapchat Guillermo SAN.
Okay, so on Instagram, just 6'5" Kill Bill reference. Twitter, 6'5" Wizard of Mo. I repeat, 6'5" Wizard of Mo. Snapchat, Philip Dix. PHILLP
DICKS.
Nope, DIX. Let's not get that mixed up. My locker mate in high school, actually, his last name was Dixon, DICKSON. Yes, with my name being Dixon also, I would make fun of him. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Anyways, this right here is PG Anecdotes, and peace.
Gotta keep it PG.
Huh? What?
So what's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball?
Huh? What?
Dudes will actually search for a golf ball. Gotta keep it PG.
Huh? What?
Gotta keep it